to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. This video has been so long pending. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but initially it hadn't launched in India, but then it launched on Sephora. I was quite excited for this product when it released, but I wanted to wait until it released in India. I think it first released on Sephora, and since the time it released on Sephora, I wanted to buy it, but I just couldn't find my shade. I wanted one shade which was cinnamon, I think, which I couldn't find, but I finally sourced it out from somewhere else, and later I realized that it is also available on Nykaa. I think only just last month they started stocking it. And also come up, this is the only second foundation that Huda Beauty has come out with. She's also come out with a new foundation, which is the Luminous foundation, which is just a reformulation of her old matte foundation. The new one is called Luminous Matte. I also bought that, so I will be reviewing that as well. So yeah, I wanted to do this review for quite some time, so let's just get started. Before I talk about the foundation, I want to prep my face because I really want to give this foundation the best chance. So I am going to be using I wanted to use an aloe vera gel. So I had already moisturized my face in the evening, and it is about 11:45 p.m. now, but I just washed my face with some water, just splashed some water. I'm just using some aloe vera gel. I did not use any toner. I used one in the evening, so I'm not using a toner at the moment. I really wish I had a viewfinder or like a mirror or something right here so that I could see myself. I have a mirror here. I should have a mirror right behind as well. That would really help me. Anyway, so yeah, also I need to put my phone on loud so that if someone calls me, I know, because I can't see it, and I don't have a smartwatch to tell me that I'm getting a call. So yeah, also excuse my hair because I did not straighten my hair, but I think it looks all right. So yeah, so I'm done with my aloe vera. I'm going to be using the ordinary hyaluronic acid, which I used already today, but I'm just going to be using just a little bit for that moisture because it is a stick foundation and I want some moisture on my face. So I'm just going to be just dabbing this product in. I just got my vaccine the other day. I've actually vlogged that part, so I don't know if this video will go up before or you know, the other one will go up before, so I don't know, but I have vlogged that. I was vlogging actually just before this video as well. I'm just using this Jeju Orchid Intense Cream. This is what I generally do. I'm sure you guys must have seen me do this quite a lot, so I'm just going to grab that. Just take your time to massage your moisturizer in. It's very important. Like it, I mean, I'm filming in the night actually, and I quite like it because it's so quiet and everybody's sleeping. You don't have to bother about anything. I really like it. I hope the video quality is good though, and I hope I don't look very sleepy. I'm just going to let the moisturizer set. I'm just going to leave my face just the way it is for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to be back. I'm just using the MAC Fix Plus. So I'm just going to spritz a little bit over my face and just press that in. Although we've got a lot of moisture going on, I'm going to be using a moisturizing primer. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. It's actually moisturizing, but it is also pore minimizing a little bit. It's not very silicone-y, which is why I like it. It just feels like a nice moisturizer and just gives me a nice blurred effect, which is what I love. that's my skin prep all done. Now let's talk about the foundation. This is the foundation right here. It is called the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation. Let me just read what it says. Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. This is what it looks like. This is what the outer packaging looks like. And you have the shade name here. I have it in the shade Cinnamon 440G. The earlier foundation that I had from Huda was 420G, which I thought was a little light for me. And this is what the inner packaging looks like. I'm sorry, it's a little dirty. I'm going to be talking about that in a bit. But before that, let me read what this foundation says. It says it's a natural finish, buildable coverage, and waterproof. And directions: for light medium coverage, apply to face and buff out with your favorite sponge or brush. Repeat to build coverage. As full coverage, swipe foundation directly on a dense flat brush. Oh, and apply to face. Oh, blend foundation outward and repeat until, okay. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna do it my way though. So that's what the foundation says. Now, this is what the inner packaging looks like. You can actually open this out like this. It is pretty easy, and then you can push the product out. I actually got this foundation in a very bad state. If you can see, a lot of it had melted into the upper cap, and I actually asked the girl, and she was like, did it melt? Because it was sealed, it was nobody's fault. It was the packaging fault, or it was just hot. Like, that's what happens with lipsticks as well. That's what happened with this. So it was nobody's fault, so I couldn't do anything. But I did place this in the refrigerator for like 2 or 3 hours, and it was fine, and I could put it back. And I'm not the biggest, like even if that didn't happen at the first use, it was bound to happen that the product would get spilled over or this part would get dirty. So I'm not the biggest fan of the packaging. I mean, it feels really luxe and nice and matte, but it's not practical, and it just feels very, very dirty. This one retails for 3,250 rupees on Nykaa as well as Sephora now, but I got it on a sale for about 2,700 rupees. I think I purchased from, she had posted that Huda Beauty was on sale, the Huda Beauty official site, and she posted that I could buy 2 foundations for a certain price, which is when I bought it. So I think overall I paid about 2,700 or 800 for this foundation. Now let's get into the application of the foundation. So what I'm going to be doing is one side with my brush and one side with my beauty blender. I actually brought out my beauty blender after a really long time. So yeah, let's just get started. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty foundation brush. So I'm going to be doing my right side with that. I don't know what it said, whether it said I have to go in with, oh, that's pretty medium sheer coverage. I like the shade match though. It's a little warm, which is what I wanted. But it's like the foundation that I used recently, the cream foundation from MAC, I think. It is very, very medium coverage, so I am going to go in with the foundation and see what the shade actually looks like. That is a good shade match, but let's just see. Okay, so that's my foundation all done on one side. It is kind of transferring, so now let's just do the next side of it. I'm just gonna take this directly on my face because I'm really bad at I'm not able to judge what it's doing when I pick it up again and again. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this, where is this from? This is from Plumico, something, I don't know. Oh yeah. I think I absolutely love how the foundation's applying with the sponge. It's like really rare for me that I would like something being applied with a sponge, but this one I'm loving it. Whatever I feel like on the right side, it looks a lot more, I don't know, it just looks lackluster kind of thing, because I was trying to move the product around or something like that, I guess. Yeah, so this shade is like exact match for me. It's correcting all of my imperfections, but at the same time I'm not flattered. It's probably the lighting, because I'm filming in the night, and I can't see myself very clearly right here, or the lighting is a little weird. But I do know how much of product I used here, which I'm not too sure here, so I'm just gonna try to build this up a little bit. And not a fan of using this with the, or probably I'm just too far, so I'm not able to understand. But just gonna build this up with my sponge right here, and I am dabbing harder just to pick up the excess product, because I did go in with a lot of product. Okay, that's the foundation all done. I feel like it's a little bit, I don't know, I'm just not very happy with the finish and just everything. I feel like there's a bit of a, it kind of feels very lackluster kind of thing. I don't know, that's the only term I can think of. Or maybe because I'm filming in the night, or something like that. It could be anything. So I'm not feeling great, like, oh my god, wow, that finish, that something. It is definitely transferring onto my hands, and yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of how it's looking right now, but let's see how it works with other products. So to brighten my under eyes, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix 24-hour concealer in the shade NC48. Let's see how it works with this. Actually, it's been a while. So it has been a while since I used this. I'm gonna be going ahead with my beauty blender itself. Okay, I think I like it now, because now my eyes look, I think it was my eyes that was the problem, because it is midnight and I'm kind of sleepy and I was feeling very tired. I think probably now I like it better. I wasn't happy with the way my under eyes were looking with the foundation. I think that is what made me feel weird. I know now that my under eyes are set, the whole look is going to come together and the foundation is going to look good actually. I'm going to show you how I finish the base, and then I'm going to show you the final look. So I'm going to be contouring my face using the Huda Beauty Tantour. I want to see, because this is also a cream product, I want to see if it is going to lift the product or not. What we're doing is just taking the same foundation brush that I took and just placing this above the hollows of my cheeks just a little bit. And just blending that in, because we already have the foundation there on the brush. I think it works really well. Okay guys, I actually went and saw it in my other mirror, and I think the foundation looks really nice. Okay guys, I went ahead and looked at myself in another mirror, and I really like how the foundation is looking. And I think I'm kind of sweating here because the fan is off as well as the AC is off, because the noise. But I think I really like it's very flawless, the finish, and even the texture is really nice. Just that this mirror is a little misleading. It looks very lackluster, but I have another mirror here in which it looks really nice. So I'm not the Airbrush Flawless powder. Is this what it's called? Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. I'm also using the Charlotte Tilbury powder and sculpt brush. I absolutely love this brush. Just going to use this small mirror. I'm just going to go in and just press that product in. Now what I'm going to be doing is just taking this fluffy brush right here, just going to dab some into that and just place it everywhere. Okay, yeah, is this better? Because I was sweating quite a lot and my back was like, I don't know, hurting. But yeah, I think really like how the foundation is looking. So let me just finish the rest of the face. So now I'm going to be using this Patrick Ta blush in the shade Oh She's Different. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Oh She's Different. I'm going to be using the cream side first, and then I'm going to be topping it off with the powder. So I know I've not done my eye makeup, but I just wanted to do my base makeup first and then finish my eye makeup. So now I'm just gonna go in with the powder side of it and just dab that in. So usually I would finish my bronzer first and then do the blush, but I wanted to finish the blush today because I used a cream blush, right? I use a little bit of cream blush, which is why I wanted to finish that first and then use the powder bronzer. So I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, and I just have some on my brush. Just going to buff that in here. And blend it into my blush, which is what I always do. Yeah, so that's it. That's my base makeup all done. I will be done with my eye makeup and be back. Okay guys, I just recorded the whole outro or my review comments on 1.1x, so my head got cut off. But yeah, so this is the final look, you guys. I really wanted to try out this lipstick shade from NARS. It's called I don't know, Wild Orchid or something like that. I bought this long time ago and I hadn't tried this, so I really tried this makeup look. I did film a reel just with the eye makeup and the lips, but I don't know how that's going to turn out. So yeah, that's the final look, you guys. Let me just put my thoughts together about the foundation. So this is the foundation that we reviewed today. This is the foundation that I'm wearing, and although I was a little underwhelmed as soon as I wore it, I must say that I really like it right now. You can see on my skin, it is a very transfer proof right now. After, I think I've spent about 1 hour just trying to create this whole thing, and the foundation looks really nice. And personally, I also believe that you should never go you should never judge your makeup as soon as you wear it. You just give it some time, and that's exactly what happened with this foundation. I gave it some time and I really like it right now. I like how it's sitting on my face. I like how it's not enhancing my texture. I like how it's not sticking onto my dry patches anywhere, because I have some dry skin here and some dry skin here. I don't see it sticking onto that, which I really like. A lot of my blemishes are not peaking through except for this one. I like how it worked with all of my other products, my concealer as well as the cream contour. None of the products lifted my foundation. The base stayed quite nice. I feel like the shade match was great. My earlier foundation that I used to use, Huda Beauty Matte Foundation, I used to use a 3 or 420G, I think. The one that I have is 440G. It's called Cinnamon, and I absolutely really wanted this shade, which is why I couldn't find it on Sephora, so I ordered it off of the Instagram page. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I would rate this foundation a 7 or 7.5 out of 10, primarily because I am not a fan of the packaging. You know how much I love packaging. I love the outer packaging of this one. It's nice and matte, and it's got this suede kind of finish, or I don't know what you call it. I don't know, this matte packaging, but the packaging in itself is not so practical. I feel like it's not so hygienic either. I don't know, I may be wrong in saying that, but then I don't like all this fallout of product. I think I'm going to be cleaning this. Yeah, I think recording at night is a pain because of the dogs, but otherwise it's great. But yeah, see, you know, it's taking away the beauty of the product because, you know, it looks so ugly. But yeah, those are my first thoughts. I really like the foundation, but again, like I mentioned for the MAC Studio Fix Cream Foundation, if you have a foundation that works for you, then you do not need this. I would not say it's great, you need to try it, but if you have a foundation that works for you, then you don't need it. But if you are someone who loves makeup and would like to try something new, then definitely reach for this one. It's definitely very different from the Huda Beauty Matte Foundation, that the Faux filter foundation that exists already. It's definitely different. It is medium coverage and it is buildable, so it is suitable for everyday as well as occasion wear. But yeah, and it works well with the brush as well as a beauty sponge, but I personally liked it better with the beauty sponge. So yeah, so those are my final thoughts, or those are my first thoughts on this foundation. I definitely would like to use it a little more and see how it works for me. I've had this product with me for quite some time now, but this is the first time I'm using it. I was waiting for this video to use this product. But yeah, again, if you buy this foundation and then it, you know, because we live in such a hot place, if you feel like it's melting or whatever, just put it in your fridge and it should be fine. And yeah, so those are my thoughts. I don't think the price point is too steep for this. It's about a good high-end product pricing. I think it's as much as the cream foundation from MAC. So I mean, I would rate Huda a little bit higher end than MAC, so the pricing is all right, I think. But yeah, if you are someone who likes to try new stuff, then this is for you. So those are my first thoughts on the Huda Beauty foundation. And yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel, and let me know what other products you would like me to review. I do have some products lined up, but also let me know what you would like to see. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video pretty soon. Bye.